welcome. Let's just go straight to the point. So you have, I'm sure that by now you should have gotten your A4 paper or your drawing book. So we want to draw a croquis. What does a croquis mean? It's a French word that basically is what you use to draw, to bring out your ideas, to bring out your design. So this is the material we want to use. Your ruler is the most important thing in this class. If you don't have it, there's no how you can start. Then this is a pencil, but you can get this. This particular one is very tiny and is mostly used to make your to first highlight your design before you shaping it out. I hope you understand. I think this one has finished anyways. Yeah, it has finished. So now what we want to do is, we have different types of croquis. We have the 8, 8, 7, 3, but we are, for this class as a beginner's class, to make it easier for us, so we'll be dealing with the 9 8. Okay, 9 8. In our advanced class, we'll be dealing with the other part of the croquis and different posture, because it is very important for you to know it. So now make sure you have something to place your drawing on top, and we begin. First thing first, you are going to draw a vertical line like this. Okay, when you want to draw, you will start from this 0 centimeter, not from 1 inch. You start from 0 centimeter and not from this edge. Okay, now the next thing to draw is from this line. You will be marking 2.5. I hope you can see. So from here, from your line, you'll be marking 2.5. 1. Then you bring it like this, 2.5 again. Okay, you bring it like this until you have 9 lines. 2.5, 2.5. Okay, wow, this is what I did though. 2.5, I later extend my line. Okay, so 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So the next thing is you rule it out. Make sure it is straight. This one has no line, no measurement. Just make sure it is straight. Okay, make sure that your lines are not thick. Just make it, thin. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 head. I hope you understand. So what you are going to do now is, for this upper part, you close the line up. You close the line up like this. So we have 2.5 here, right? So you divide 2.5, you divide it into 2. 2.5, you divide it into 2. That means we have 1, 1. Then this 5, let's 1.5. That is 1.5. I hope you understand. You divide it by 2. Let's say 1.2. Let's say we have 1.2 and a half. If my calculation is right. Okay, 1.2 and a half if it is right. So now 1.2 and a half. So this is 1. Please. This is 1. You know we have 1.5 and 2.5, right? This is 1 here. And we also have 1 here, right? So the remaining half, just make sure that you divide 2.5. That's half. I'm having 1.2 and a half. So this is my 1. Then 1, 2, 1. This is it. This is where it is. Okay, I hope you understand. This is where it is. So let's for accuracy, let's check if we are right. Yeah, this from here to here is 1.2 and a half. Yeah, and from here to here we have 1.2 and a half. I hope you get that. So from this place, you measure 1 and a half, or you measure 1 to this side, yeah, and you measure 1 to this side. That is what, 2, right? Good. So you make it slant, okay? Very tiny. Don't make it too big. Don't make your line too thick, because we are still going to clean it up. Now this is what we want to draw the hair. That is the reason for all this hair. Make sure that your hand is straight properly. Okay, don't use this kind of clay now, but if that is what you have, there's no problem. Use a very thick one. So just to curve the edge, you can first trace it out like this. Then you trace it out. This edge is kind of big, okay, but don't worry, it doesn't mean anything. I hope you see what I'm doing. That is the edge. Okay, now the next thing you are going to do now is to measure 1 inch, okay, from your line 1. Okay, okay. From this line 1, from your line 1, you measure 0.5. Okay, what we actually need is what, 1 inch. Okay, what we actually need is 1 inch. Like, what we need is 1. Okay, let me just make it straightforward for you. From this line, okay, from this line, this middle part, measure 1 inch. You make it like this. Okay, now, so this is what you want to do. So now, you know, it is 1 inch. I just showed us that I want to use 1 inch, but the main what you want to use is 0.5. Yeah, from here to here, 0.5. Then you come here again, 0.5. I hope you see that. If your 1 is accurate, we have 0.5 here. Then from here again, we have 0.5. From here, 0.5. So from here, you have 0.5. That shows that it is what our 1 is accurate. Then you make a line like this, come down, then the second one, you make a line. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now, from this angle you will be having a 0.5. Make sure your lines are straight. Then from this angle as well, you'll be having a 0.5. I hope you can see what I'm doing, right? So you draw the line for the neck. I hope you understand. You draw the line for the neck. So now this line 1 is the head. Okay, is the head. So now for this second 0.5, it is the shoulder measurement. So what we want to use there is 2 inches to the right, 2 inches to the left for the shoulder measurement. Okay, so you start from this 0 point. Okay, we already have 2 inches here. And you have 2 inches here as well. I hope you get. So as you are doing it, the more you do it, the more you get more the more you are familiar with it. I hope you understand. So sometimes you might not need to. There is a way that you don't need to draw this paparazzi before you draw your dress, but this is the basis. So now what you will do now is that you take this, you know our shoulder is slant, right? It is not straight. So you connect from this place, you slant it like this. You connect also from this place, you slant it. I hope you can see. It's already joining. It's joining. Yeah. So this is the shoulder. Okay. Now the next thing we are going to do is our waist. Okay. So from the waist, you measure 2 centimeters. Remember that at the shoulder part, we measured what, 2 centimeters. But our shoulder is not the same as the waist. Okay, our waist is number 3. So that 2 centimeters is, you measure 1 centimeter to the right and 1 centimeter to the left. Make sure it's on that line. Okay, and you start from a 0 centimeter. So what you will do now is you connect them together. Okay, this particular croquis is very good for the model stuff, you know, the tall ones, and it's very good for beginners. This is 0. Make sure it is accurate though. This is not accurate. One centimeter. This is where it should be. Make sure it's accurate, and when you are doing it, don't be distracted. Okay, don't mind me. I am distracted, and I think we all know why. So we have 0 1 centimeter. And this one, 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter here. That is 2. Okay, so you slant from here. Good, slant here. I hope you see, but at the same time there is something wrong, isn't it? But we are going to correct it, don't worry. Yeah, what do we have here? Initially 2, right? This is where it should come from. 2. Please don't be distracted though. If you are distracted, you will make a lot of mistake. The reason why I know that there is a mistake is because it's not giving me perfect shape. So I hope you can see. What did you know? So I told us to curve this side, just more curve, okay? Curve. Now the next thing is that our hip line. So the first line is head, the next one is neck, the third one is what? Shoulder. Okay, so the normal line 2.5 inches we drill bust, number 3 waist, number 4 hip, number 5 thigh, number 6 knee, number 7 the cup at the back of our thigh, that at the back of our leg, that's the cup. Then number 8 ankle. Then number 9 we call it feet or floor. Okay, now the next, what I want to tell you now is that for our hip, the measurements we use for our shoulder, the measurements we use for our shoulder is what we are going to use for our hip. You will know that for our shoulder we use what? 2 centimeter, right? We use 4 centimeter, 2 here, 2 here. When you measure it, that is what it's going to give you if you follow the same procedure. Okay, so that is the same thing we are going to use for our hip as well. So from this side you measure 2 centimeter here. Please let it be accurate. Then to the next side you measure 2 centimeter. Please, I'm sorry for the background noise. Then you connect. I hope you understand. You connect slightly. Okay, connect slightly. It's already the jaw in your hand. It's in your hand. I hope you get that now. So from now, you know, we should move to the thigh. That's number 5, but we are going to leave that now. So you move to the middle of 6 and 7. You will measure 1.3 centimeter. Okay, 1.3. 1, 2, 3, 1.3. Okay, 1.3. Then sorry, for the middle of 6 and 7, that is where it should be. Sorry. For the middle of 6 and 7 you measure 1.3. okay, 1.3 centimeter. I hope you can see mine, right? 1, 2, 3, 1.3. 1.3 for the middle of 6 and 7. So you make just a tiny line. Okay, for the new area now, that is number 6, you measure 0.5. 0.5 to the right, 0.5 to the left. 0.5 here. Then you measure 0.5 here. I hope you understand. 0.5. Please cross check you. It's not hard though. Okay, it's not hard at all. 0.5 here. Then you measure 0.5 here as well. The next thing now, remember that we are dealing with the knee line. This is my line here, is not straight. I hope it will not cause any issue. So from here, from this is 0.5. okay, you will measure 0.6. okay, this is 0.5. then just add 1 is 0.6. okay, then from this is 0.5 as well, you measure is 0.6 as well. Measure measure is 0.6. So we have a 0.6 here. I hope you can see. And we have a 0.6 here. So you draw a circle. The reason why we are doing this is because we don't want the leg of our croquis, that is your model. This what we are drawing is a model. We don't want one to be bigger than the other. I hope you got. So with what we drew, you form a circle with it, just a tiny circle. That is the what? Knee. I don't know if you understand ojugun of the leg. This is what we are doing. Okay, so from this hip line, you come down very little. Okay, you come down very little and you give it this shape like slant. I hope you see that. Then you connect this to this slantly. Then the same thing to the other side. Then you make sure they are straight. Sometimes I use my pencil to get the line. Can you feel it? Yeah, I know. And sometimes you might not use 2.5, okay? It's because we are using 9/8. That is why we decided to use 2.5. You can use anything, but make sure that you get the accurate measurement from the head to this to that. I hope you get. So this is what we are saying. Okay, your ankle. Okay, you come to your ankle, you measure 0.4 to the left, 0.4 to the right. 0.4. I'm not saying 0.5, 0.4. Okay, 0.4. 0.4. Make sure it is accurate. 0.4. 0.4 to the right. 0.4. 0.4 to the left. Okay, and also let me just hint you something. You can be writing how you are doing it. That okay, this is for the ankle, left and right, 0.4, 0.4 to left and right, so that when you want to use it next time, you will remember the size till the inches, till you are able to do it without drawing the whole croquis. The same thing we did for this one, it's the same thing we are doing here, but you know that your ankle cannot be bigger than your knee. Okay, so we use 0.6 here, right? So be using 0.5. 0.5 here. 0.5 here. So as usual, you draw. We have different method of doing something, so another person might say, oh, this is not the way they taught me, but this is great. I can say it anywhere. So for this one, you slant it a little bit. Okay, let's say like Just slant it a little bit. It doesn't have any measurement, but I'll be giving you measurement of, let's say, 1. Okay, then you do this. You do the same thing to this one as well. You slant it a little bit, 1. Okay, and you bring this down. Then you bring this down. You bring this down. You can see that I'm not too hard on my own pencil. It's because we are still going to clean it. So it's just for tracing, nothing much. 1. The same thing you do for the other side, the same thing you do for this other part as well. 1 inch. Oh, you have to
Sorry.
Yeah. There's something wrong here. Yeah. This. Okay, it's not up to 1. It's 0.9. 0.9. Then this, you drop it down. Okay. Can you see? You drop it down. Then you drop this down. I hope you see, and I think you've gotten something to this stage, right? Okay, let's just do something. Since we have a line here, let's follow the line instead of using a measurement. You know we have a line here, right? So just drop it down, but you make sure you slant it. Okay, so you drop it down here. So you clean this other part as well. You can see that it's easy for me to clean, right? Then you bend this. If you don't get it at first, please don't be discouraged. If you don't get it at first, don't be discouraged. Even you will notice that from here, this particular one is actually looking good than this one. Make sure that at least make it perfect. Let me measure this and see what I have. Okay, 1 point is 1.9. So this also. So slam. Okay. I hope you can see now. Now we are in line 9. So this point, you slant it a bit, you bring it here. Then this other one as well, you slant it, but don't bring it down. Okay, you know our leg is not straight, right? So this one as well, you bring it down. Okay, am I recording? Yes. Then this one as well, you slant it a bit, not too much. Okay, I want to see if they are on the same line. So let me bring this down a little bit. So what we are going to do is you just want to curve this here, and you curve this here. Okay, I hope you can see. Yeah. I want to make sure it's rhyme. Yeah. I hope you can see, right? So now for the, just clean that this line. So you've cleaned that line, right? So the next thing you want to do now is that from the waistline, you measure 0.5 to the right. Okay, from this. Okay, measure 0.5, and here you measure 0.5 to the left as well. Oh, sorry, before that is 0.5. Sorry, before the 0.5 you measure 1 centimeter. Okay, you measure 1 centimeter. Drop it, drop. Measure 1 centimeter. Then from here as well, measure 1 centimeter. Okay, from that 1 centimeter now you measure 0.5. Okay, 0.5. 0.5. Okay, so just the way we did here and here. So just form a circle, and form a circle here. So now bring this here. Okay, then you bring this here. You can see from the bust line, that is where I picked my own other arm. Then you bring this here. Okay, then the same thing here, you bring it here. I hope you are getting it right. It is not necessary you put your own under the bust, but because I want mine to be accurate, you can decide to bring your own, this other arm from this down part. Okay, you can do anything that suits you, but if you should do it like that, make sure that you draw a line to make sure that they are on the same line, like this and this one are on the same line. So I just use the bust line to have my own accuracy. I hope you understand. You can decide to put yours here. You can decide to put yours here, and you can decide to put yours here, but make sure that they are on the same line. For the from the hip, move away by 0.3 centimeter. Okay, you can bring it on the hip line, or you move down, but I want to use the hip line for accurate measurement. 0.3. This is 0, right? This is 0. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you move away by 0.3. Okay, my phone is hot. You move away by 0.3, and also this one also you move away by 1, 2, 3, 0.3. You can write all those measurements down for easy remembrance. So from this point now, you measure is 0.4. Okay. 0.4. Then here we have 0.4. 0.4. So you draw a small circle. Okay. Small circle like that. So you connect this point to this point, then this point to this point, this point to this point, this point to this point. These ones, these zeros, they must be smaller than this. I hope you get. Oh, where's my ruler? The next thing for this is our palm. For this one, there is no measurement for it. Okay. So you bring this out a little bit. Okay. There is no measurement. Okay. Then you bring out another line like this, but this particular one should be longer than this. Okay. This should be longer, this should be shorter. Bring another one. This one, the one coming out should be longer, the one coming towards your hip should be shorter. So you bring in another one like this. We are trying to make the hand. Then you bring another one in also like this. I hope you get. Hope you can see. So for this one, I've already traced it out already. So you do something like a V. Okay, like a V. If you don't know how to do it, just follow this particular line. You trace it like this. Okay, then you bring this in, this like this, this like this. I hope you get. I hope you understand. Like this part. I hope you understand. So for this one also, you bring this one. Make sure that it's accurate. So that's why that is not. That's why that it is not the same. That's why that it has no measurement. That place I use 1 inch. Okay. And I use 0.5 to come in. 0.5 to come in. 0.5 to come in. And this also, I just make it slant 0.5 as well. It's good to make sure. That's why there's no measurements. You know, accuracy is what we check in fashion. Okay, and this one also, I come in by 0.5 as well. Okay, 0.5. Now, so the same thing we did, like a V. Okay, you can bring it out. You can bring it like this, and this one also you can bring it. Let's say in. I'm still sketching. Just calm down. It's the same thing, okay? So you can just do something like this. Bring it down like this. And just calm down and see. You bring, okay. bring it. Hmm? This thing is very simple, but at the same time, it's kind of confusing sometimes if care is not taken. You see that the second hand, I couldn't get it properly. I'm stressed. Now, let's try to do it perfectly.
Go back. Tell me.
I don't know why. I don't know why this is behaving like this.
Oh.
Sometimes when I don't get the design, I sketch it out first before I highlight it. Yeah. I hope you've gotten. I hope you understand. So this is how everything is going to look. So the next thing is to erase all this line. You know, I said you must not let the lines be thick. So that is the main reason. So you have to erase everything. Okay, you erase it, but I won't be doing that much here. Now I've tried to erase it. I also erase all this part as well. So the next thing that we are going to do is to erase, to curve this part. You know that our shape is curved, right? So just curve it in. You curve it in, not sharp, okay? Just little, don't make a mistake. I hope you get. Then this other part as well, just curve. Then you make this again. Muitado. You curve and you make this here. I hope you get. So this place as well, you curve. Then you bring it in. This also you curve. Then you bring it in. Okay. This you curve. Then you bring it in. I hope you get that. Then all the necessary curving, you make sure you curve, okay? Curve. So that is all that is, okay? All the circle of the thing as well, you remove everything. Remove everything. So this one will not curve this one. I've made a mistake here. Please don't make a mistake when you are doing yours. All those coffee area. So you bring this down. Make sure you clean all the other lines, okay? You've seen it, right? Okay, I'm sorry. It's just for coughing. Place this here. Okay. I think we are done, right? So this is it. So you clean all other parts just to make sure everything is accurate. So this is it. So to complete the hand, we have 5, right? And we drew just 2. So to do that, you come here a bit, you make one longer, okay? Another one shorter, another one shorter, just to give it that handy stuff. But to me, it's not really necessary, okay? Because it is the style that it actually matters. I hope you understand. It's the style that actually matters, so I don't really go by this.